Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is a message that I'm wanting to send out to everyone, and in relation to this pandemic of the coronavirus, I'm wanting to send you out a message of love, a message of camaraderie, and a message of faith. We need to keep the faith. We need to keep doing what we're told to do by the experts, of course, so that we can try and contain this virus. My condolences to those people that have lost loved ones, family members, friends. My condolences to those, mostly in the country of Italy, of course, which was the most hit. I do hope that this terrible virus, this terrible epidemic is contained as soon as possible with the help of God and with the help of the experts. So as I said, we need to listen to what they tell us. Let's not take it too lightly, as it is serious, but it is in our hands. And of course, we need to keep the faith, as I said, that we can overcome this. We know that astrologically speaking, we're moving through a very difficult season. I do believe that the next couple of weeks are going to be very, very important, and it's got a lot to do with what we do. It's got a lot to do with our next trajectory, where we're heading, and especially, that we have to think before we act. And of course, let's not over panic. We know that panic is the worst thing that we can do, but listening to the experts is the most important thing, and let's not take chances. So I'm sending my prayers out to all of you. As I said, we've got a saying in Greek which says, your faith saved you. So let's especially keep the faith at this time, as it's very important. Let's keep our spirits as high as possible. And these positive vibes that we will send out to the divine, to the universe, and to others should help. It will be received, no doubt. As we always say, a positive mind leads to a healthy body. A healthy mind leads to a healthy body. Whichever way you look at it, that's what we have to do right now. So again, I will leave you with this message. I did have to say something about it because it's not something that we can sweep under the carpet. Okay, so let's see what your messages are for this time. As I said, if we need to stay indoors, which is very important now, and keep the contact with others to a minimal, that is the safest thing that we can do. All right, let's look at your cards and see what's going on at this point. Again, my love to all of you and blessings. Do stay strong. Do stay healthy. Let's go on to the readings. Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. And this is your March, mid-March of 2020 till end of March. It's a general and love reading. I have taken the Druid Craft Tarot deck. I'm using the Major Arcanas to see the general energies for you. What is the main message? So let's see for Capricorn, please, Spirit. What's going on for Capricorn? And we've got the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is Pisces. We're still in the time of Pisces, dear Capricorn. Okay, and I know that you've been going through a lot. I know that the whole world has been. But the Hanged Man is the ending of some cycle. So hold on tight for a couple more weeks, I would say, more than likely. You are being enlightened. It is really tough to be in the position of the Hanged Man, not being able to move, to take action right now, as we're seeing things happening in the world and in our own personal life. I just dropped a few cards, I will take them. And in our own personal lives, that there's not much we can do right now but to surrender to the divine. And we know that with the Hanging Man. This does speak of sacrifice as well, maybe even changing your perspective. There will be a loosening up of the energies. The equinox is just around the corner. Pisces time is almost done as Aries starts in a few days. The new solar year, the new astrological year is beginning, and we know that with the new year we also have new beginnings. I do feel that the energies will change. Let's see what your cards are showing. Okay, we have, wow, the Lovers, which is the card of Gemini. We have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands to me speaks of Sagittarian energy very strongly, as well as the Six of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So Six of Wands can speak of success. Some of you, of course, may be seeing success where your hard work and your persevering through these energies is concerned. Yes, sometimes we may have to put work ahead of love. That's what the Lovers could mean, okay, because it is a choice between two things, between two people. Okay, we do have the Knight of Wands, which again, as I said, to me it's mainly Sagittarius. Now, because a lot of you are on the cusp with Sag, this could be you wanting to take action. This could be you wanting to move, to travel. Okay, this could even be for business. Right now, though, it's not the right time. We're not able to do that. I do feel here that for those of you that have been in business, doing your own thing, you do have a sense of being very successful at what you've done, and this is recognition. Obviously, we know that with all these malefic planets moving through your sign, so we're talking about Saturn, Pluto, the South Node there, Jupiter, and now Mars. It has been really tough, and it's going to peak in about a week, okay, as Mars will be coming even closer to Pluto. So I do see that Saturn, your ruling planet, moving out of your sign, which has been very challenging, and it's not done yet, as it will be moving into Aquarius, which is, it's also exalted there. It likes to be there, but it's going to be much more subtle. It's convictions, it's boundaries. Okay, it's going to be much more lightweight. So we're not out of the woods yet, dear Capricorn, but I do see, even with the Page of Pentacles here, that there is something real, something physical, tangible to do with maybe even your finances, but even, you know, whatever you want to manifest. What in reality, there is a message, a messenger sending you a message of hope. I feel here with this Page of Pentacles. Now we've got, of course, we've got Gemini here. We've got Pisces, which I feel more than likely has got a lot to do with the time now. We're in the time of Pisces, which does speak of endings. And I do feel that we are ending some sort of a cycle. I do feel here also with the Lovers card, and it being Gemini, Gemini is all about collaboration, it's communication. We do have a head over heart decision here with Archangel Michael blessing this union. Whether this is business, doesn't even have to be love. It could also be any sort of a relationship. Yes, it's called the Lovers, but it's also working together with another person. And of course, it's divinely guided. Okay, so for those of you that have been waiting, you've been stuck in some sort of a situation, I do feel that the action that we'll be able to take very soon, okay, and stay with what we desire, stay with what we're, running with. It's like we're running with the torch, and we've got the light, we've got the clarity, we've got the whatever we are creating, whatever we are growing, for us and in our own lives. I do feel that you've got the indication here that you're going to be successful. And they do say that once Saturn leaves the sign it's transiting, that the indications of success and the rewards come through. So I do feel very soon in the next few days that you will have some sort of clarity and the enlightenment which the Hangman brings of what you're going to be starting, what you're going to be manifesting. But this is only at the start. We've got the page, right? As your ruling planet will move back into your sign, it's going to be retrograding back into Capricorn and then start moving direct when it moves and it goes into Aquarius in December. So the work is still here. We still have to keep acting, still have to keep working. But I do feel that you do have the chance to become successful. And as I said, you're going to have that indication. Now, Knight of Wands is someone that they run with their desires. But at this time, and it's not the right time right now, I think that the decision has to be made, a very important decision, whether this is on a collective scale or in your own personal life. Okay, after enlightenment, the decision will be made to take the action and we all become successful and we have a new beginning. We know that the Page of Pentacles does hold that Ace of Pentacles, which is something real. Let's take some more cards. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Seven of Wands, which is exactly what I was saying. Keep working towards what you're trying to manifest. You do have the upper hand here. Okay, even though the odds are down, we have to keep fighting. We're on the higher ground, dear Capricorn. And this is also on a collective scale, I'm going to say. So we do have quite a few wands. So if you are dealing with someone who's got strong fire in their chart, more than likely, as I said, Sagittarius. And it's interesting to say that Sagittarius and Gemini, they're on the same axis. So this could even be indicating the nodes which are in your sign. You are hosting the South Node. Right opposite to you is Cancer, where the North Node is. Our trajectory, what we're heading towards, these nodes will be changing very soon. They will be moving into Sagittarius and Gemini. Therefore, I do feel that a lot will be changing for you as well, dear Capricorn, as the nodes will be leaving your sign. Okay, and there will be changes, many changes, of course, for everyone as well as for you. Okay, so still a very karmic time, very fated. So let's see what we've got. What is this Lovers all about, please, Spirit? Some of you may be choosing between a Gemini or a Sag, more than likely, I would say. Let's look at this, Lovers. And we have the Magician, which is the card of Gemini and Virgo, as this is Mercury. Now, Mercury has been transiting, it just recently turned direct. It did transit retrograde through the sign of Pisces, so there's been a lot of confusion. I do see with a Magician that you will have all the tools to be able to make this very important decision in your life. This is clarity. This is moving forward, manifesting with a Magician. Now, this is also logical. You're using your logic to make the decision about the Lovers card and whatever that means for you in particular. So we know that the sky is mirrored, the energies of the sky and the planetary movements is reflected down here on this earth. So it's wonderful to see the Magician here, which says that as above, so below, we can actually manifest, okay, and we can have a new beginning, says the Magician here. And this is someone who's got the gift of the gab as well, someone who is very intelligent, very logical thinking, okay. So this can also speak of collaboration as well, working in a small group. This could even mean, of course, very good communication where neighbors, siblings, people close to your neighborhood are concerned as well with the Magician. Okay, that's what Gemini is. We've got the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is some sort of a disappointment, but not all hope is lost, obviously. We do see that with the Five of Cups, because it is a 5, it does say that you need to get over this past situation with the Three of Cups that are spilt. Those 2 cups are still standing, and I feel that you will be taking the action very soon with the Knight of Wands here. Let's look at this Six of Wands. Page of Swords. And Page of Swords does speak of communication. It is a messenger coming through. This is bringing clarity. For those of you that have been studying something to further your education, because that's also, Gemini is also the student. Some of you may have had some sort of a disappointment. You may also be hoping to extend with the energy of Sag. Sag is the teacher, it's the guru. Okay, so you may be receiving a message, or, you know, having been messaged that you have been successful in whatever studies or whatever furthering your education has brought for you is something that's going to bring you a successful new beginning, as the page holds that Ace of Swords, right? Let's see what this Page of Pentacles is all about. Now we've got 2 cards of communication here as well. Let's take the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I do usually see it mainly as Leo, but this could mean Aries as well, as in the time of Aries, which is just around the corner, we're starting something much more stable. Okay, and now for those of you that could be on the cusp with Sag, you may be dealing with a Leo as well here. Leo or Aries, I'm going to say. But nevertheless, there could be an age difference. There could be an age difference, dear Capricorn. Now, I'm going to say that, of course, we can flip the reading over where you may be dealing with someone that is younger than you as well. Or, if not in age, in experiences of life. And now, especially with Saturn moving through your sign, dear Capricorn, this is a growth spurt for you. So whatever you are going through, there are lessons that you are learning at this time. Now, I do see the Queen of Wands as very action-orientated. She's also very much of a leader, but she's got luck on her side with this black cat. I do see that very often. Let's look at that Seven of Wands, which is at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups can speak of a soulmate connection, but it can also speak of children. For those of you that have got children, we do have two pages here, an earth sign and an air sign, sorry. So what I see here is that some of you are counting your losses here with the Five of Cups. We've got the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. Some of you may have had some sort of difficulties with your committed partnership or relationship because of some sort of a cycle ending. Obviously, you know, and for those of you that have got a choice between two people, obviously with the Lovers card here, we do have the Five of Cups, which says that leave the past in the past. The Two of Cups is still standing. Some of you may have someone that is coming back to your life from the past. This could be a soulmate connection, which is someone that seems quite familiar to you. Someone quite youthful, I would say, is coming back into your life. You may have been dealing with them from a past life. And the Hanging Man, which is Pisces. Again, Pisces can be something very strong where love is concerned, as it is unconditional love. And some of you may have sacrificed a lot in your life if you have got children from a past relationship. We know that the Six of Wands can also be a card of ego, and that the Page of Swords could also be someone that is spying through the internet, maybe even communicating through the internet or not communicating because of ego. It can go either way. I do feel that with the last card here of the Page of Pentacles, I do feel that this is another message coming through, that someone is wanting to take the action. Someone is going for what they desire. They're going to take the lead. So I think that it's going to be all systems go in a little while. For those of you that are driven by your desire, okay, you may even be a business owner yourself here. You could be the motherly figure, also the business woman or the businessman that, you know, has their own business. It looks as though family and business are very important here, as well as romance with the Six of Cups. Now this could say that you've got a lot on your plate here with the Seven of Wands, but look at what's beneath that. Look at what is beneath that. And we've got the Two of Cups, and we've also got the Queen of Pentacles here, which would be you, more than likely, dear Capricorn. So very interesting to see that obviously the Two of Cups is here. It's in the past. You've insisted and you've trusted on this divine union. And here we've got the Six of Cups, which can mean that you've been torn between being a mother or being the lover, dear Capricorn. Now, of course, you know, this could be your partner, okay? The Queen of Wands could also be the person that you are desiring at this time. So we do have a fair bit of fire, a fair few wands, and a few cups as well. So we do have the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. I do feel that there is, you know, movement towards finding your balance, but we've got another 6 here and another 6 here. So 3 6s equal 18. That's the moon. It's got a lot to do with family, a lot to do with your security. And I do feel that, yes, with the Queen of Wands here, I do feel that things are changing with the new astrological year, with the equinox very soon. I do feel that there is great change here after this, you know, waiting and sacrificing. Let's take one card on the Hanging Man. And we have the Tower. Wow. What is that epiphany? And we've got the Devil, which is Saturn. Obviously, this is your ruler. So, again, this could speak of a hidden relationship, no doubt, with the Hanging Man, which can be hidden relationships. A love triangle. We know that the Devil is very, very much of the flesh. It's something that we desire. It's a very strong desire. And I'm going to say, dear Capricorn, what I feel here is that the Saturn moving through your sign now has brought you this epiphany that there is enlightenment. Things are not only about the mundane, the difficult, hard-working life that you lead, but it's also about spirit. And I feel that that's another side to these 3 cards together. We've got Pluto here, we've got Saturn here, okay, and that's what's happening now. Pluto and Saturn coming together is bringing you enlightenment and maybe even a change of perspective in what's important for you and in your life. And whatever restrictions you've had in your life, they're going to come down. Your sacrifice will pay off with Saturn. Now, this Tower card can also mean Uranus moving through the sign of Taurus. So this is an epiphany of what your values are in this life and what you value and how you are being valued as well. So for those of you that have been in some sort of a love triangle, maybe even have stepped out of a commitment, I do feel that you are actually going for what your heart desires. You're insisting on that, okay? Because if you've met someone that feels like a soulmate, I do feel that you're going to go for that. You're going to break the restrictions of the devil. And I feel that you're going to actually go for what your heart's content is. That's what I feel here, and that's the big change that is happening with Capricorn. I'm going to take one more card on that devil. One more card. Any addictions, because we've got Pisces and the devil here, any addictions may be shifting right now. And yeah, your energy, your work is going to provide the win for you, dear Capricorn. You've got the Seven of Wands twice. So it's in your hands and only in your hands right now. That's what I see here. Okay. So right now I'm going to take my handwritten cards as I want to give you a little bit more enlightenment. I'm going to take the Queen of Wands. A few cards fell out. I will leave the card that's right there. I'm going to take the Queen of Wands if this is someone that you are desiring. Okay, let's see. And we've got, I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. And this is the Ace of Cups here. So now we can flip the message. Okay, we did have that Queen of Pentacles as well here. Whether this is you or this is another earth sign, which could be Virgo or Capricorn, may also be, if it is Virgo, we've also got Pisces here, which could be the same sign. So I'm going to take, because the Six of Cups is the general energy here, okay, I'm going to take the Queen of Pentacles, which is just beneath that Six of Cups. For some of you, I suppose this could be someone that you feel is your soulmate, or this could even be a message from you, if this is you, to your soulmate. Please take these messages as they resonate. Let's see what the Queen of Pentacles shows. You grew a flower in my heart, which I call love. And this is the Two of Cups, which we've also got here. So, dear Capricorn, I think I will leave it at that. I will let you figure out who is who in your life. You know your own personal situation. If this did not resonate, please check your moon and your rising sign, your Venus if you're feminine, your Mars if you're masculine, and if you know your North Node, also you can watch that as well. So I do hope that this provided you a little bit of clarity. Even one message is better than no message. So dear Capricorn, wishing you well. I'm really looking forward to Saturn moving into Aquarius and watching the big shift happen, as with the Tower here, things are going to get moving, things are going to start materializing, but our work is not finished yet. All right, much love, many blessings, and much healing to those of you that are going through much hardship at this time. Bye-bye.